Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we are going to be doing the ninth and final part of what if Goku and Vegeta were trapped in the time chamber. Please like the video if you haven't already and subscribe, it's totally free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. There's nothing much else I'd like to say in the intro, so without further ado let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jit. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
He was going to strike you on one of your vital points, be careful, Goku says, making the two Ultra Instinct warriors stand side by side. However, from behind them, Trunks flies through the gap between them in Super Saiyan Blue evolution and punches Granolah. The punch takes Granolah aback and that's pretty much all it does. He throws a left hook, but as it soars toward his target, Granolah dips under his fist. He then lands a punch to his gut, but before he can throw another attack, Trunks lands an attack of his own. He kind of just eats the attack, and as he lands the attack, he destroys a fragment of rock in his fists to create an explosion, amplifying the power of his strike. Granolah staggers away slightly, but he then dives forward again and aims to hit Trunks in his main vital. Before he can land the attack though, Trunks leaps away so that he can't land the attack. He predicted his move then just hurled himself out of range. I guess that's what he has to do without Ultra Instinct, Vegeta says, spectating the fight. I present to you a different power now, Granolah, a power that is all ego, Trunks declares, dipping down to power up. His hair swiftly switches to purple and he roars, cracking the ground around him. He has gained access to Ultra Ego. Trunks feels great as he's invigorated by the form, then he charges right back in to try and attack Granolah. He throws two punches but Granolah swerves past both attacks, then punches him once in his gut. He hits him in a vital, but Trunks remains conscious and feels himself getting stronger. Before Granolah can react, Trunks suddenly punches him in the face and surprises him since it's faster than his last two punches. Trunks shouts and charges forward again, landing two more punches. Granolah lets him land this attack, but then Granolah uses a swift sidestep to leave his field of view and blast him in his flank area. Trunks falls back, and as he does so, Granolah charges forward and lands a multitude of punches and kicks to his body. Since Granolah is stronger than Goku and Vegeta, he is way stronger than Trunks, even with Ultra Ego. Trunks coughs blood and stumbles over a fallen tree, but then his power increases even further. Trunks laughs to the ground and his purple aura is revealed once again. He's getting much stronger, he's even approaching our level of strength, Vegeta claims. Trunks now is around 1% the strength of MUI Goku and a slightly higher percent of Vegeta's MUI form, around 1.4 or 1.5% or something. Trunks grabs a large rock from the ground and leaps at Granolah, aiming for the punch. He strikes the rock into Granolah's face and it explodes on impact, releasing a gigantic explosion. Trunks then forms an equally sized Hakai blast in his left hand and he chucks his blast ahead, but Granolah swerves past the ball so that he isn't hit by it. The ball detonates behind him, and soon after this explosion Minato arrives. He then reveals what happened with Granolah, his mother and the Saiyans, and explains who Bardock was. Elliot gets his wish like usual and Trunks gets healed so that he is full power once again. He receives a massive Zenkai since he got beat up by such a powerful Granolah. You're much stronger now, exactly what we need to face him, Goku says, as Gas then reveals himself with his new powerful physique. Fighting alongside a man we were fighting minutes ago, what a surprise, Vegeta says. The four ultra powerful warriors stand together facing Gas. Don't think you all have been forgiven, we simply have a common enemy, Granolah says. He then walks up to the trio, tightening oatmeal around his head. Goku and Vegeta enter Mastered Ultra Instinct once again, and then Trunks enters his newly acquired Ultra Ego state. Now he is a few percent the strength of Goku and Vegeta. Granolah takes aim and tries to shoot him, but Gas hurls down a pitchfork that stabs into his body. Goku and Vegeta charge toward him together and attack him from both angles. Goku slams into his back and forces him forward so that he can get hit by Vegeta's incoming attack. However, he forms a shield to block the attack, then turns to swing at Goku. His Ultra Instinct allows him to swivel right over the attack and he strikes Gas in his head with a kick, but he tanks the attack. Granolah takes aim and fires a shot at Gas, but he swivels past the attack and forms a massive train to chuck down to Granolah. He leaps back and evades it. Trunks, watching this happen, charges in himself to try and attack Gas. He swings multiple times and desperately tries to land an attack of his own, but Gas is just way too fast. After his left arm swings past Gas' body, he lands a knee to Trunks' stomach, then a punch to his face. Before he can even regather his senses slightly, Gas drives forward both his knees and they crash into his chest. Trunks coughs blood and he is knocked back, but he doesn't seem that affected. His power reaches new levels once again and then he starts to heal his own body. As you continue to beat me down, I'll get stronger and stronger and I can just heal my injuries, Trunks declares, making Gas concerned. What do you mean by that? He asks. It means I am now limitless, Trunks exclaims, before chasing back into battle. His fight with Gas continues, but there is little that he can do to win. Even with his growing strength, the gap between him and Gas is just too much to allow him to win. Gas forms gauntlets over his arms and throws a bunch of punches toward Trunks' face. With his last punch, he aims in Trunks' gut and he coughs out even more blood. Goku charges in from beside him and aims to try and attack Gas, but before he can even even land an attack, he is swatted away by heavy weights being attached to his body. Trunks places his palms on his body and feels his body getting stronger as he is getting Zenkai boosts, but he's also getting stronger with his Ultra Ego form. "Come on," Trunks shouts before beginning his power up. His purple flames coat his body, then he tries to face Gas again, but now he really lets him have it. Trunks gets beat up so bad that he is nearly dead, and even Goku tries to stop him from getting hurt too much more. "Oh, wait," Trunks says, with his arms flopped down to his side. With these injuries, he starts to get a more brazen look on his face and he grows stronger and stronger. He shouts and his hair flows under his powerful aura. Everyone can feel his increasing strength and Goku almost can't believe it. "Wow, he's getting closer to our strength. He's still far too weak, but his power still climbs as if there's no limit," Goku thinks to himself. However, while Trunks is trying to power up and make himself stronger, he just falls out of Ultra Ego and totally exerts himself. He falls from the sky and Minato rushes to attend to his injuries. Next, Vegeta rips himself out of the weights attached to his body, then Goku teleports so that he stands beside Vegeta. After this, Gas reveals his inner nature as a heater and stands over the crew. "You all stand no chance against I," Gas claims, flying over the three. "Me and Vegeta will attack him from close up. Granolah, try and hit him with your eyesight like before," Vegeta explains. As he says this, Granolah awakens his second eye and looks at his target with newfound precision. "Alright, with this eye I can see all," Granolah states, lifting up his hand to aim at the target. However, before they can even begin the fight, Gas teleports and arrives in front of the two Ultra Instinct users. He swings and kicks at Vegeta, who dips past his strike. Goku then charges in from beside him and punches him in the face before launching a close-up Kamehameha wave to launch him further away. Somehow, Gas pushes himself off the blast, like Vegeta did in the Saiyan saga, and then forms a massive collection of weapons and hurls them at the Saiyans. This is of no use though, because they teleport past the wave of weapons. Gas wanted them to do this though, and shoots two pitchforks for the Saiyans. They land in their guts as it's just too fast for them to evade. While his hands are extended after throwing these weapons, Granolah takes aim and exhales calmly. He shoots a ki blast and the attack is fast. It almost hits Gas, but he creates a makeshift ki shield to block the attack. Goku and Vegeta cough blood and weakly look up to the enemy they've been facing. "I am the strongest in the universe. Do you not understand?" Gas asks. Granolah decides to try and attack him himself. He throws a precise punch aimed for one of his vital. However, Gas shifts his body just enough so that he misses a vital point and only hits it. Since Gas is stronger than him too, the attack is rather easy for him to take. Granolah swings again to try and hit another vital, but Gas strikes him in his chest, almost knocking him out instantly. Goku rips the pitchfork from his gut, then pops a sensu bean, passing another to Vegeta. They both get boosts to their strength and enter Mastered Ultra Instinct once again to enter the battle. Gas just chuckles once he sees them coming and shoots a bunch of ki blasts. Once he does this, Granolah appears from out of nowhere and punches a vital in the back of his neck. This strike makes him briefly lose consciousness, but once he snaps back into it, it's too late. Vegeta knees him in his head, forcing him meters back, then Goku flies up as fast as he can. He powers toward his target and extends his right leg before striking him in the side of his head. This kick hurls Gas away several meters, and Granolah now flies over him with both of his arms aimed at him. He launches an ultra-precise beam of energy that slams into one of Gas's vital areas, and this hurls him into the ground and creates a massive crater. Once the smoke clears, Gas is revealed with a much more decrepit physique. His body is eating away at its own cells to provide him with strength, and so it's making him look like a living corpse. The fighters return to their base forms and Trunks is healed by Minato. Goku and Vegeta are pretty much healthy since they just took sensu beans, and Gas looks like he's really eliminated, but as they walk back to the Namekian and Trunks, a blast soars toward Trunks. It is very quick and they can barely track the attack, but before it lands, Trunks unleashes a large explosion to cloud their presence. He snatches Minato from the area and Goku appears beside Trunks. He uses instant transmission to then teleport them away so that they are away from the explosion. Gas, now in the air, faces them with his mortifyingly rotten body, but before he can do anything else, he is killed in one go. Someone stabs their arm through his chest, and this person is none other than Frieza. He returns to his final form and he makes his appearance before appearing before the three Saiyans. He enters his Black Frieza form and they all prepare to attack him. He punches Trunks, who is in Ultra Ego, and almost knocks him out. However, Ultra Ego Future Trunks is significantly stronger than Ultra Ego Vegeta in the canon, and so he can stay awake a little longer. Black Frieza then does the split while mid-air to take out both Goku and Vegeta with a drop kick. "That felt great," Frieza says, before using slightly more power to knock out Trunks. The rest of the arc goes pretty much the same, and Black Frieza exits after killing Elec and using the rest of the heaters as staff for his empire. So that will conclude the 9th part of What If Goku and Vegeta Were Trapped in the Time Chamber. I'm sorry for the slightly shorter part, but since the plot pretty much ends at this point, there's nothing more that I can really write. I guess this really happens with What Ifs, where the end part ends up having a pretty irregular length. Please tell me something you liked about this video, or something that I should improve on for the next part. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.